Hi everybody, my name is Kiernan B. Today I'm really excited to talk to you about breath work. It's something that I've become really passionate about, and I'm excited to share the benefits of it and why you can do breath work and what it's going to do for you. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button and let's just jump right in. I'm going to pull up my notes and then yeah. So I started breath work. When I started my yoga teacher training, we learned a lot of pranayama. My first month of teacher training was a style of yoga called Raja Yoga. It starts with mostly pranayama and breathing to get the mind to calm down. And then it's a series of switching between savasana and poses, savasana pose. Then we end with a meditation. It at first was a really challenging type of yoga for me. My master said, you're either going to love this style or you're going to hate it. And at first I was on the hate train. Then a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks into it, I thought, whoa, what a beautiful style of yoga. And I knew that it was the breath, clearing things out. And I felt so much more light in my body and free. And I'd been battling some postpartum depression, and man, did I just feel wonderful. So that's kind of why I got into breath work and why I really found benefit in the breath. So why breath work for you? Number one is you can connect to your spirit. So the spirit within the body, it lives in a certain range. So it lives from your belly button up to above your mouth, so your throat area, your solar plexus area, and your hands, your lungs, that whole area of your body. Your spirit harnesses or holds your emotions and your feelings. So your emotions are going to really live in your throat area. Your feelings are going to live more in your solar plexus area. And when we have emotions, sometimes when we bottle them, they get pushed down and held into our body, and they turn into feelings, and then they start to store in areas of our body. Eventually, those emotions and feelings turn into physical results. I always say that your body and your physical results are just the outcome of your mind and your spirit. Yeah. So really connecting to your feelings and your emotions is what breath work can do for us, because that breath lives in our spirit. So the more we connect to our breath, the more we're going to be able to connect to that spirit, to our heart space. Yeah. Number two, to clear out the emotions and the feelings. So to really cleanse the spirit, to nourish the spirit. I know that for me, when I do breath work, I just feel this lightness, this release, and it's very not aggressive. It's kind of passive, right? I heard one of my friends say that it's passive for her, which I love that because it is not very aggressive. When I do breath work, I am clearing and releasing, and then I just feel lit up after. So it is going to go in and clear out those feelings, those emotions that you've held on to. Especially I've worked with people that they have a lot of childhood things that have gone on that they haven't dealt with, and that's able to go in there and clear it all out. Number three is unwinding the mind. Just like meditation, I think that breath work is a great thing to do when you're maybe not really into meditation, but you want to do meditation because you know the benefits of it are great. Breathwork is a great way to get into a meditative state without feeling that, like, am I meditating yet? Am I there yet? In your thoughts, yeah? You're really able to focus your mind on your breath and get yourself into that meditative space without feeling like it's a lot of work. When we're unwinding and calming down that mind as well, we're able to shut down the conscious mind to a space where it's not so active and we're letting the subconscious mind speak. So when I started doing the type of breath work that I do now, I, was doing it every night, doing it. And then I realized all these desires started to come alive. So I know that for me, my dreams will really speak to me. I'm a big dreamer. So when I wake up, I think, okay, what did my dreams mean to me? What was that dream saying to me? I noticed so many desires coming alive in my dreams. And then I'm starting to take action on them because they're so alive within me. Whereas before they were kind of in the background, like, yeah, I have this desire, I have that desire, yada, yada. But now it's like, boom, they're here. I'm ready to take action on them. I also want to point out that within the work I do, I teach that your mind ripples into your spirit. I actually have a video on this. I can link it down below for you. It's called the ripple effect. That your mind, your thoughts create your feelings, and your feelings will drive that action and drive those physical results. So your mind ripples into your spirit creates that physical. So when we're working with those emotions and our feelings and we're feeling better, we're able to take action that fuels those physical results that we have desire for, but we haven't taken action on because our feelings are so heavy, our emotions are in our way. So we're able to step out of our way. And I feel like I'm going on a little bit of a rant there, but yeah. Okay, so number 4 is tons of physical benefits. There is literally a laundry list of physical benefits. You can clear out space in the lungs physically. So my mom, for instance, she has a lot of asthma, and I just have been like, please do breath work, please. And she recently started a little bit of it, so we'll see how that goes. But you can literally weight loss. I know that stress, anxiety have been big ones for me. My patience. I always know when I have not been on my breath work or my meditation or my yoga because I have no patience. It goes out the window, especially with my daughter or my family, things like that. So for me, breath work helps my anxiety, my stress immensely. Then it also has a lot of benefits on the nervous system in the body. Again, linking to anxiety, stress, different when we don't have that anxiety and that stress living within us, we're not bottling emotions and feelings and having those physical things come out. So when you're seeing like disease, for instance, or different sicknesses within the body, it's happening because you've got all these different spiritual and mental things going on that you haven't taken care of, and now they're physically manifesting. Yeah. So my point is that you're not gonna have as many physical results because you're taking care of the spirit and the mind first. So we're in COVID right now, right? And I was talking to a friend that I was coaching yesterday, and he said, because we're in winter, because there's a lot of mental depression now going on from this entire year, that now COVID is going after people that are depressed. And we were talking about that mental space that we get to take care of before it comes in and physically manifest, right? So when we are taking care of that mental, we have a less chance of disease and sickness coming in. Yeah. Okay, so my next one is embodiment. So one of my favorite things to do with breath work is embody. So it looks like this. So for instance, I have a meditation by Joe Dispenza. It's a brand new meditation I just bought. It is can't remember the name right now because I'm on the spot about that, but synchronizing your energy to a new life. That's the one I bought. In it, he says, embody and this might not be word for word. He says, embody the emotion of inspiration. Draw it to you. Draw inspiration to you. So as I'm in that meditation, I'm like, inspiration, what does it feel like? And I'm embodying that. And I'm drawing new inspiration to me because I'm able to evoke that emotion. Yeah. So that's one of my favorite things within breathwork. So I have a breathwork meditation that I am going to release pretty soon. And within it, I ask you to embody gratitude. Because when we're in a space of gratitude and appreciating the things that we already have because we are so abundant, and when we tap into that abundance, we draw in more abundance and more things to be grateful for and more things to appreciate, right? When we are in a space of lack and I don't have what I want, and we're in that space of suffering because we're here or there, we are creating resistance to the things that we want, and we're not drawing in new things. Because why would the universe give us more when we're not appreciative or grateful for what we already have been given? So getting in that space of gratitude, love, joy, inspiration, like I was talking about, you're going to draw in new feelings. That you're going to choose how you want to feel, right? Through embodiment. Hopefully that makes sense. Within that embodiment piece, in yoga often teach the spirit of a pose. So what emotions and feelings are evoked in that pose? So for instance, Warrior 2, I get people into that and I evoke a sense of power. That's a power pose, right? Resilience within that pose. Strength, yeah. What else can you embody in there? I'll let you think about that. But then you can take your breath in and bring in a sense of just that powerful breath, that powerful feeling within you, right? So you can embody that way with breath work. And you can try that in your yoga practice right now, for sure. Okay, number 6 is kind of meditation. We already kind of touched on that with being able to meditate through breath work, focusing your mind on your breath, yeah? Number 7, your mind, your body, and your heart / spiritual connection. Within yoga, the goal is to yoke all of it, to bring harmony through your mind, your body, and your spirit. And I believe that breath work is yoga for your spirit. I know that for me, I have felt that feeling of wholeness, of harmony within through breath work. So I hope that this gave you some insight and I didn't rant and ramble too much for you. And if you have any questions on breathwork, please let me know. It is something that I teach. I have a breathwork meditation coming out. It's got music and guided meditation and guided breathwork. I will also link information down below on that. And thanks for watching. I will see you next time. If you got value out of this video, please hit the like button and goodbye.